Welcome to the deep dive. Today's mission is unpacking a pretty fascinating spec sheet we got from HDTVSupply.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one.
Right, so we are looking at this piece of hardware, the Turtle AV TAV-XLRWP-OUT-EU-W wall plate.
Which is quite the mouthful. But I mean, if you just walked past this thing in a conference room, you really wouldn't give it a second glance.
Not at all.
It just looks like a completely standard white European-style wall box.
But then you see the price tag, right? I mean, at $599, this clearly isn't just a basic piece of plastic housing. So our goal today is to figure out why this seemingly simple wall plate commands that kind of premium.
Right.
And I guess the short answer is that it's actually this vital high-tech bridge connecting modern digital networks to classic analog sound.
Exactly. I mean, before we get to the really advanced processing features, we sort of need to look at the core structural problem it solves for you.
Okay, let's unpack this.
All right, so modern enterprise AV routing heavily relies on Dante. But you still have a massive amount of the actual physical gear in these rooms that requires analog XLR inputs.
Yeah, taking a Dante stream via that RJ45 connection in the wall and just spitting out dual 3-pin analog XLRs is one thing, but doing it at 96 kilohertz and 24-bit resolution, that requires some serious conversion.
It really does.
It's almost like having a UN translator built right into the architecture of the building, seamlessly taking that high-speed network traffic and turning it into pristine analog signals for legacy gear.
And without dropping a single syllable, yeah. Plus, it's doing it completely invisibly.
Right.
You're maintaining that studio-quality sound from the server room right up to the literal physical connection point in the breakout room, and you get zero signal degradation.
Here is where I want to push back a bit, though, because
Yeah.
the specs say this plate isn't just converting the signal.
No, it's doing a lot more.
Right. It actually has a built-in DSP. It's got an 8-band parametric EQ, high and low-pass filters, a compressor, an expander.
Yeah, it's packed.
So why put the brain inside the wall plate? Doesn't the central DSP or, the main mixing board usually handle all that room tuning?
Well, what's fascinating here is how this shifts the network dynamic.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you could do all your processing centrally,
That's the standard way.
but when you shape the audio directly at the output point, you actually give system integrators this really granular, localized control.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you aren't cluttering up your main DSP chassis with tiny EQ adjustments or crossover settings for, like, 50 different breakout rooms.
Oh, that makes total sense. So you just drop a native QSYS plugin into your workflow, or maybe use the web GUI, and you tune the wall plate to that specific room's acoustics just once.
Exactly. It's set locally, and you're done. And it even lets you configure the Dante latency.
Wait, really? From the wall plate?
Yep. You get options ranging from 1 to 10 milliseconds. So you are essentially hiding a highly capable, localized mini-mixer right inside the wall.
Which has to drastically reduce the processing load on your central hardware.
It does, significantly.
But wait, putting an active DSP in every single wall box, I mean, that introduces a major logistical headache, doesn't it?
How do you mean?
Are installers really pulling dedicated AC power to hundreds of these across a massive university campus?
Oh, right. Yeah, that would absolutely destroy the installation budget.
Right.
And that is exactly why it relies entirely on PoE, power over Ethernet.
Ah.
So that single network cable delivering the Dante stream, it is also powering the DSP and all the analog converters.
That is convenient.
Yeah, it does have a standard 12-volt DC input just in case, but PoE is really what makes those huge institutional deployments viable.
Which actually brings us to the buyers for this level of hardware, because looking at the spec sheet, that TAA compliant badge really stands out to me.
Yeah, if we connect this to the bigger picture, TAA compliance is honestly the key to securing massive federal and government contracts.
Because it guarantees the hardware meets those strict U.S. standards for procurement and sourcing, right?
Exactly. And when you combine that ethical sourcing guarantee with a 5-year global advance replace warranty, well, you aren't just buying audio quality anymore.
You are buying fail-safe reliability designed for massive scale.
Precisely.
Which completely justifies that $599 value.
It really does.
It's basically a smart, government-grade audio bridge that is disguised as the most boring white wall plate you've ever seen.
Yeah, it really hides its complexity perfectly in plain sight.
Absolutely. So next time you are sitting in a modern conference center or a theater, just enjoying absolutely pristine audio, take a look at the blank walls around you.
You might be surprised by what's in them.
For sure. It really makes you wonder what other invisible, highly complex digital networks are silently shaping the physical environment around you without you even noticing.